There he is, Joseph. Get him.
Good to hear you, Jim.
And Lynn and Guy, the email's on the way.
Great.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, Jay, can you copy me on that too?
Sure. Yeah, Dan. No problem. I'll do it right now.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and get my phone. I'll be back in a minute. KWZ.
Well, Jay, if you don't mind, you might as well copy me to WB5TXW at AR. Thank you.
J5, we got you.
Hello, Jeff.
Hi, Jim.
Hello. Man, I'll get warmed up in a minute.
I was hoping so.
Yeah, well, it does. Yeah, there it goes.
Work well.
George, what was your email again?
Whiskey Bravo 5 Tango X-ray Whiskey at AR.net. Over.
Okay, with WB5.
Whiskey Bravo 5 Tango X-ray Whiskey at ARL.net.
Okay, got you.
Thank you much.
See if I can get everything adjusted. No, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that might work. Another one down, let's do it. Everybody.
Yes, pretty good. And it's on the way, fellas.
Say hello, guys.
Hello, Jim. Just pretty nice. Not me. But all over. Right.
Well, hello, Jim, WG5MPT. Hey, Mike.
Sound like you're on a Collins, Mike.
Good evening, Jim. WY5 T.
Hey, Bill. How many pages was that?
Two, but it's the same equipment listed twice. It's just the one time it's listed by brand, and the other time it's listed by what it is.
Okay, my printer kind of straight. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Well, you got to have a print preview.
Well, if it only prints out one of them, you still got everything that's on there. There's a lot of stuff there.
WK5R.
Dang.
Dang?
You got a signal.
Probably be even more if I was on the aircraft, because I'm on the little 706 right now, but I have got the homebrew running.
I can tell.
Hey, you're on some frequency, Rusty. Whatever radios you're using, the difficulty is really melting.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a flashback in there, but it's still moving up the band.
Well, this one just stays. This is nice. Man.
Oh, it's just north of it.
Get you a DD-103 and you'll know where it's at.
Doesn't have to be out of the room.
I said get you a DD-103 and hook it up and you'll know where you're at on frequency.
What is that? I don't even know.
Oh, the DD-103, that's Electronic Specialties frequency counter.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Readout.
Yeah, it's not just a frequency counter, it's an accurate readout.
That's what I said.
But you have to give it a carriage prompt, don't you?
No.
Yeah, it works on fine. No, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's got a pickup that goes over the top of the tube. It's on top of the VFO, and it reads it off of that. Or it'll also read as a straight out frequency counter. And it's got built-in memories for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's got a plug-and-play cord for a few rigs. I've got a plug-and-play for these Drakes, and I use one on all three of them.
Jay, what was the name of that again?
DD-103. It's made by Electronic Specialty Products. That's what it is. ESP. Electronic Specialty Products.
Thanks, they do. If you want. Say again? I can say it.
Do it if you want.
Oh, it's okay. I can look it up. Thanks for the offer, though.
Yeah, it'll bring up everything you make.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff, especially they've got complete VFOs. You can just plug them in and you turn your commons or whatever into dang now a solid state. Well, not with the tubes, but with the readout. And the stability. There's one thing at that estate sale that I bet old Mike MTT would be interested in. It's another 30S1.
Jay, is that mostly Collins gear or are they getting Drake gear in it?
There is one Drake. It's a TR3. And he's not sure if it works or not, but it's in excellent condition.
Yeah, I'm not interested. The only thing I am interested in is T4XC.
Okay. No, there's I don't see any of those. There's a set of twins, Kenwood twins. There's 520. And some accessories for that. There's actually a 520 transverter, the TV502 is in there, and a VFO. So there's several different stations in here, and the prices he's got on these lists, guys, are estimates. You just need to call him and talk to him. He's real easy to talk to. He's a good guy.
Where's that at?
The estate sale in Houston or north of Houston, Spring or somewhere up there. It's got a bunch of stuff.
Yours that?
No, it's in my hand.
Kind of hard to read.
Well, I know. What's your email?
You know my email.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is Joseph. Send me one, will you, please?
Oh, God, I think I could do that. I'm going to spend all night on the computer. No, I'm not. I'll be back. Camp 5 QS. Hey, Jim, rattle your email off to me real quick. SWPTHG.
Sierra, Mike, Papa, Tango, as a hotel, Golf.
Okay. WD5JKO. KM5QS. Jim, do it to me one more time. I miswrote something.
Tango Hotel Golf.
Okay, at Edinburgh, no. At, yeah, what?
At gmail.com.
Gmail, okay. This time I think I got it. SWPTHG at Gmail. Okay, I think I got it this time. Camp 5 QS. At forgetful.com.
5JK, OK5LRX. Hey, Jim, I like your new girlfriend.
Yeah, I've been playing with it here there's a modulation monitor, and I'm not sure a late model solid state computerized scope is the best thing for modulation monitor due to a little bit of latency, but I'm playing with it.
Looks slick. Looks like it should cook dinner or sliced bread at least.
Yeah, what I'm playing with is the variable persistence. So in other words, after I talk, it holds it. I got it set for 200 milliseconds to hold it so I can look at it. Whereas as I'm talking there, it's kind of all fumbled together. But anyway, what I'm talking about, guys, is I got a different modulation monitor scope. I bought a Hantec DS05102P for. They're selling them on eBay for just over a couple $100, and it's a 100 megahertz dual channel oscilloscope, brand new, direct from China, with 1 gigasamples per second. 1 gigasamples per second. So I'm just kind of playing with it. Over. Think for modulation monitor, a good old CRT, and ideally coupled right into the deflection plates there, like the old days, is the ideal way to go.
Oh, Jim, that REA modulation monitor is pretty slick. You know, it's almost like having an old General Radio or an old Gates analog modulation monitor. I don't know. I don't see any latency, and it's pretty good presentation. I don't know. Hey, have you taken a look at the demo?
There's a bunch of demos on eBay, not eBay, but YouTube, if that's what you're referring to.
Well, yeah, and you can download the software and play with it. You just, you got to buy the box to actually get some input, but it's as slick as an owl's knot. $200. I think something like that. Best $200 ever spent. Work right out of the box.
Site, and there's several other sites where basically this particular piece of hardware, there's a 70 megahertz model, a 100 megahertz model, and a 200 megahertz model. And I got the 100, but if I want to make it 200, all I need to do is be able to open this thing up, communicate. I got to solder in some wires and communicate RS-232 into a terminal window, and I've got to rename a file and edit a file, and then download the firmware update for the 200 megahertz version, and supposedly that gives me a 200 megahertz scope. And if I fail, I have a brick that's not under warranty. So I think I'll leave it alone.
That's a good plan. I don't know, for audio, that might be just about the right level of sampling rate for audio. Holy cow.
21 after W5 BMK.
K5LRX. That's always good to have a little headspace, Jim.
K5QS.
K5LRX.
WK5R.
Did you get it printed out? out of it. This ain't working. Okay, now I was trying to kill the feedback. Just say again, I just turned the volume back up.
I just sent you a note about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there, isn't there? And you wouldn't have to worry about shipping.
Oh, that was one of my questions.
Well, he's got his name and address on there.
So that is the address of where it's located, huh?
Yeah, the fellow's named Boyd. Yeah, he's the one that's handling the sale. The proceeds will all go to the widow, whose name is Judy. But he's got the stuff in hand. No problem.
CMK, do you hear WB5TXW? Over.
Absolutely, George. Go ahead.
Well, I got a new antenna up. A genuine 75-meter dipole. I know it's hard to distinguish from week to week considering the band and all the variables. How does it sound, over?
Wonderful. Looks like about 40 over on the meter on this Drake there.
Well, I'd say it was working. What do you think the loop, I was using the loop before, was, in past weeks, over?
Oh, I don't, it's hard to say. I talked to you out of the mobile on 40 meters, didn't I, the other day?
Yeah, I think that was last week before I had the dipole up. I had the loop up. I had a bunch of tree work done here, Guy, and, naturally that's a dependency to putting up new antennas, but I was lucky they didn't ruin the loop, and I thought I was talking to you on the loop then, over.
Oh, I think it actually might have been 75 meters on the weekend. I believe it was maybe Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I knew you said you had a new antenna up, so whenever I talked to you on the mobile, it was on your new
WB5TXW, waiting for net.
Well,
hey, Bob. Yeah, thank you.
100% improvement.
Absolutely. You running the amp right now, George?
Oh, yes, affirmative.
You're 40 over in Round Rock.
Well, this went up easy out, folks. I bought a dipole. I bought it from my neighbor Kyle down the street, and, I never thought I'd buy a dipole, but I did. Well, everybody's got to do what they got to do. A used dipole, anyway. WB5TXW standing by for net.
Yeah, dipole too.
That's the best kind. KM5QS, KWM2A standing by. Kyle, you ought to know.
previously on, not used. Over.
Yeah, howdy, Ralph.
I'll be right back, Lynn.
It'll be your K5 or standing by for net.
Is there a frequency standard still on?
Yeah, you want one?
Oh, are you on solid state?
I'm on a locked-in VFO.
Well, I'm on solid state right now. If you want to get on me.
You just want me to talk a minute there, Mike?
Yeah, I think I'm a little closer now.
I'm listening on the other radio. It's pretty much anyhow, that ought to be enough, Jerry.
Yeah, I heard James in there also.
Yeah, you're pretty close. Probably closer than me.
You're pretty darn close, Jay.
W5RUA testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. W5RUA.
Well, that's
Charlie, Scotty.
Get on. Thanks, Scott. Hey, Lynn, you about ready?
Yeah, I think so. I was the lone stranger last week, so you want to kick it off?
You betcha. All right.
That's 3870.
Good to see you. If both come now, please. Anytime within the next hour, if anyone needs this frequency for emergency use, just break in, and we will relinquish the frequency to you. Good evening, everybody. My name is Guy. My call sign is Whiskey 5 Charlie Mike Kilo, and we're about to commence the finest hour of amateur radio for the whole week, the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. For the next hour, we're going to have some folks checking in and talking about vacuum tube rigs of yesteryear, things that maybe we didn't have when we were youngsters, and maybe we did and have them again. So that's what we're going to talk about and discuss and just share our knowledge and our ideas and have a good old time for about the next hour. Tonight I'm running my newest bird in the pond, my Drake TR4C, circa 1976, I think, 5 or 6, I don't know, sometime along in there. But anyway, I got a 2KD5 Henry with a couple of 3500Zs on the low tap to keep her reined in, going up to a double bazooka, a dual band double bazooka at about 45 feet that's resonant right here on this frequency. Using a Shure 444 microphone and cheating a little bit because I got one of those DD103 frequency counters on there, and I think I'm right on 3870 dot not, so we'll go with that. All right, got a few folks on the list here. We'll check in and let them check in, and we'll get this thing rolling. Let's see. Hey, Dan, you're the first one I got on the list, so I'm going to let you kick her off. K8WOZ, come on in.
Don't be back tomorrow there, guys. Good evening, everybody. K8WOZ, I hope I'm not moving around too much. We're Houston. We're running a Houston. It's going to be a 12A, driving a homebrew Terra GS 46, which is a different amplifier line next week. And going into Sudan, that's about 76 feet. And the mic is a Shure 444D. With an automatic so I rock pretty close today. Quite a bit more, but you better watch our home. Anyway, that's just a near goal. One time, he's got confirmation from Ray at Electric Radio Magazine. I put him a note on putting a notice in the monthly magazine about this and that. And he sent me a note just a few minutes ago, said it's going to be starting in the January issue, back in the classifieds, but they're going to announce this and that every month on there. So that's it. Back to you guys and other road.
All right, Dan. Well, good deal. Thanks for the little bit of effort you put in there. I know it wasn't a whole lot, but whatever it did, it'll help, and maybe that'll generate a few more check-ins from way, way far away, even further away than Fort Texas.
Roger. Oh, yeah, by the way, if you get a copy of the January issue, he said he was going to probably put my amplifier right up in there, the building of a piece of the POS amplifier, you might say. It'll be in the January issue. That's it from here. Thanks, guys.
All right, good deal, Dan. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. That's going to be kind of interesting. Hey, Mike, WA5MTT over in Round Rock. What's up?
No, hello, guy, and everybody on the BoatAnchorNet. This is Mike, WA5MTT in Round Rock. We're on the S-line, the winged emblem S-line tonight. 75S2 receiver, 32S1 transmitter, 312B4 station console, and the 30S1 amplifier. Everything's same old here. They happen to be home tonight and not working, so just going to sit back and enjoy everybody here on the net. Back to you guys.
Hey, one thing, Mike, I never did hear. How did that alpha with the vapor cooling system work out for you?
Oh, it's great. I mean, this thing works like a. My amp lost my amp here. Oh, there we go. It works like a champ. I've got it up for sale actually now, but it's a sweet amplifier.
Well, good deal. Yeah, that's kind of unique here to me. I've not ever seen one like that.
Well, it's too bad that no one makes anything like that anymore, because it is quiet and it just really works. It's too bad that they discontinued that type of amplifier.
Roger, yeah. Yeah, that's short of the gurgling, it doesn't make any noise, huh?
No, well, it does have a small muffin fan to pull a little air through the cabinet, but it's very, very quiet. It really, I mean, it's uncanny how quiet it is.
Roger. Well, that sounds wonderful. All right, anything else, Mike?
No, just gonna sit back here and enjoy the net.
All righty, good deal, Mike. Let's see, I believe we got a KA5CYP next. Come on in here. You Drake twins are doing you a wonderful job, and I believe that's the first Drake to Drake contact that we've had tonight, because my 4C here and your 4 line, and there we go. All right, anything else, Larry? You betcha, no problem. Hey, Jay, Mr. Birdman, KM5QS.
Okay, yeah, he is. This is Jay, KM5QS down here in Alice, Texas. So you might notice a little change in the audio. This is a different rig. I'm on the Collins KWM2A this evening, and instead of an Electro Voice, I'm using a non-amplified D104. One of the few left that the crystal element's still good in. Got the 312 B4 and the 516 F2 power supply, homebrew antenna, ballast tuner, 160 meter dipole, and stuff like that. Everybody sounds great, and I may turn the 830 back on here in a minute or two or whatever. I got to keep all these things warm. I mean, it's cold out tonight. Nothing special going on. One thing, that list that I just emailed to all y'all, if for some reason the guy's phone number, Boyd, on there didn't come through, it should have, but if it didn't, just let me know, and I've got to play his phone number and all that, and the equipment is in, I believe it's in Spring or somewhere there in the Houston area. It's right up in there, so good luck, good shopping, good hunting, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday to wherever it applies, and standing by, KM5QS, back to net control.
All righty, Jay, good deal. Appreciate you sending that out to all of us. If I didn't already have one for PR3 and one that works, I'd think about that when he's got on the list, but I don't need another space taking up piece of equipment. All right, hey Matt, KK5DR, did you want to check in with a trivia question? Well, I'm going to take that as a no. All right, I'm going to grab Joseph, and then I'm going to throw it down to Mr. Lynn, let him give it a whirl. W5EIJ, Mr. Joseph, come on in.
Okay, and the BoatAnchorNet. This is Joseph, you guys are listening to it electronic. I'm listening to you guys on a break on board. I'm just going to rip it out home, and I'm recording it down the third hour. This is all. Hello to the pre-owner. I think I'll thank you for a lot of
all right, good deal, Joseph. Yeah, I appreciate it. Send the same hello to your young bride down there, and we'll get together possibly at Orange next if y'all make it over there. Roger, roger. K5LYN, you want to give the world W5C, MK, and Boat Anchor?
Well, I think so. How's my frequency sound?
Sound right on mine.
All right, let's go with it. This is K5LYN. My name's Lynn. I'm in Austin. And this is the Heat Kit Marauder. And I have it hitched up with a Collins 75A4 and driving the 30L1. Now, last week I was on a different station, and I asked a couple of times if I was on frequency, and everybody said, yeah, you're right there. When I listened to Matt's recording, a lot of us were down the band a little bit, so I'm totally in favor of folks that are listening on a modern radio being a bit more assertive, and let's try and keep this thing on 3870 as best we can. Okay, Doug, I heard you first tonight. W5IS, how about it? K5LYN.
Okay, K5LYN, W5IS. Well, I'm reading 3.870.00 on CD 103 that was mentioned about. You're sounding great to me. And that is on the TR. I'm running the Swan Mark II amplifier up to a flat top antenna strung out across there, and use a D104 microphone. I think it's just dropping off some. I hope it holds up for a while. You're still booming in good, but yeah, it dropped down a good bit. So maybe it'll be all right. I'm gonna try to hold it. Thank you for picking me up in London, and W5IS.
You sound about the same, Doug, as when I talked to you earlier, but I was barefooted then, and now we're on the amplifier, so maybe there are some changes. Your station sounds great. All right, neighbor, TXW, what do you say, George? K5LYN.
Hello, Lynn, and all around the net. Pleased to be here for the finest hour of amateur radio for the week. using the usual radios. S-line, 32S1, 75S3, 30L1, K7RMT, named Rest in Peace Rebuild Power Supply, the speaker box I got from Sammy. 2060 antenna tuner, but a new antenna, 75 meter dipole, inverted V dipole, sort of through the trees in the yard. So thank you, Jim of Round Rock. Thank you, Bob of San Angelo. Thank you, Guy, somewhere in East Texas, for the signal report. It sounds like we made some progress. Lynn, over.
Well, I can tell for the first time that you're stronger now, because after you turned on the amplifier, the ABC and the A4 is having a little trouble with it, and that was never true before.
Well, here we go. This is the antenna I'm going to be using for a while. That loop may be going into recycling or somewhere, or give somebody some wire to build more dipoles, perhaps. Anyway, that's about it. WB5TXW back to net.
Yes, sir. It's working. Okay, Mr. Ralph, Mr. BTM, how about it? K5LYN. You know, the hot water 12s are amazing. I mean, I wasn't out of high school yet when that came out, so that makes it, 3 years ago, something like that. And there's a mess of them out there, and they're still working great. Yours is no exception. Ralph, it sounds fine. Over. Yeah, and that was an early printed circuit board, too. It's amazing. All right, moving on. Mr. Mike down in New Braunfels, KL7CD. How about it, Mike?
Okay, Lynn, thanks for picking me up. K5LYN and the Boat Anchors Unlimited group. This is Kilo Lima 7, Charlie Delta. My name is Mike. As Lynn said, I'm down in New Braunfels, just north of San Antonio. And everybody's really coming in good tonight. I'm trying to write them down and kind of keep a count, and I put some S-meter readings off to the side, but basically everybody's S9 plus so far at my QTH. Temperature here tonight in New Braunfels, 51 degrees. Now to the good part. Talk about a rig. So I'm running what I always run. Hallicrafters Twins. Receiver is SX117. Transmitter is HT44. I've got the matching power supply and speaker for the HT44, and I'm using the receiver VFO for both receive and transmit, so I'm transceiving. They called it a slave operation, I believe, in the manual. Amplifier is a Heathkit SB220 with a pair of 3500Zs in the final, and that goes out through coax to almost a flat top up about 25 feet in my live oak trees in the backyard. And a long run of coax, it's probably 150 feet by the time you get up to the balance from my shack. Anyway, that's it. Microphone's a Shure 444D. It's pretty amazing how many Shure microphones I hear on this net. Almost, not 100%, but I mean a vast majority are using Shure 444s or 444Ds, which is the same thing, pretty much. Anyway, that's it from here. Heading out in the morning, going down to I flight at Mazatlan in the state of Sinaloa in Mexico, and about an hour and a half later I'll be at a fishing location called Lake El Salto. I've been there 4 or 5 times, and we get a big group together and we go in the spring or in early December. And so that starts tomorrow. Fly down one day, fish 4 days, fly back the next day, and it's always a lot of fun. A lot of guys that I know, and from my work history before I retired, we all get together and go down there and catch largemouth bass. All catch and release, but you can catch some big ones down there. Anyway, that's it from New Braunfels. Back to you, Lynn. K5LYN and the boat anchors, KL7 Charlie Delta. Hope you copy.
Oh, absolutely. I've been to Mazatlan, too. I took the Copper Canyon train while I was younger. So have fun down there. And check in with us when you get back. Give us a full report. Okay, I'm going to talk to one more person. I'm going to talk to JKO, then I'll give it to Jim and let him pick up the rest of the early list while I do some re-zero beating. WD5JKO, what do you say, Jim? K5LYN.
Yeah, howdy there, Lynn. K5LYN and the BoatAnchorNet. This is Jim here in Round Rock, WD5JKO. Yeah, everyone's just barreling in here. There's no weak signals, and it's all sounding really, really good. So anyway, I'm on the Central Electronics 20A here station, driven by the Bandhopper VFO and driving the Gonset linear, the GSB 201. It's the same linear that Mike, KL7CD, uses on AM sometimes. So, yeah, Mike, you and I ought to talk about these amplifiers one-on-one someday. So, anyway, that's the scoop. I'm playing with a new modulation monitor scope that I just acquired, a Handtech scope that I don't know how Tektronix and Hewlett-Packard can compete with this Chinese stuff, and I'm not saying it's great, but you know, $200 scopes and some change there, and anyway, kind of nice. So that's about all I got here tonight, Lynn. So I'll turn it back to you. K5LYN WD5JKO.
Very fine, Jim, and your 20A is spectacular as always, without a doubt. Okay, Mr. ZIV, you want to take it here? KB5ZIV and the boat anchors, K5LYN.
Sure, Lynn, I'll take it. All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. Tonight I'm on the trusty FT102. That's going into the little amplifier. That goes into the big tuner. And that goes out there to the mighty fine ladder line fed dipole. All open wire, all one piece on each side. So hopefully it's working. All right, let me see here. The first one I got is WY5T.
Thank you, Jim. KB5ZIV and the net. Good evening, everybody, all the amateurs out there on the net. This is Bill. Call is Whiskey Yankee 5 Tango. I'm located in the radio tonight is Kenwood TS830 with the VFO going into an Alpha 78 into the tuner and out to a dual band bazooka that we have out there. So nice evening. Everybody sounded great. Getting close to the holidays. We're less than 2 weeks out from Christmas, so 73 to everybody. And again, appreciate you, all you gentlemen. Enjoy talking to all. Have a great evening, and again, thanks a whole lot, Jim. Back to you. KB5ZIV, W15K.
All right, Bill, sounding good as always over here. All right, hey, Mr. Rusty, WK5R.
Get everything in the right position there. Good evening, Jim, and everybody on the BoatAnchorNet. This is WK5R. And here, as y'all know, as well as Rusty, want to use a little capture station tonight. The HD37 transmitter, the model SX111 receiver. The microphone is an Alexa Voice 641, and I'm driving the homebrew GS35B at almost 1200 watts into a homebrew fan dipole up at about 50. And that's what we got going on here. I hope I'm pushing that thing quick. We got private zero and everything. Hear myself over there on the 706, so I thought I was pretty close, but everything looks okay. And that's about all I got from here, Jim. Back to you. CB5CIV and the boat anchor. WK5R.
All right, Rusty. Hey, you're all right. You're a little bit down the bend, but I can live with that. Got a good signal anyway.
Roger, roger.
All right. For Jim, Mr. WJ5MS. Uh-oh, Jim must have stepped out. All right, let me see. Hey, Jack, K5LRX, are you still there?
Nope. Yeah, the K5LRX went back to the net ZIV. Well, it's great to hear everybody up here tonight, and it's great to be alive for sure. I'm still on the placeholder 765 with LK550 3-hole 3-500Z amplifier into a band double bazooka. It happens to be convenient to be at the highest point in Travis County, so it's kind of like my antenna's up this, 800 feet or something, so that's, it's convenient to be hamming on top of a hill. That's always an easy way to get some free horsepower. I just finished the SBE10 TMC sideband exciter that goes in front of Europal 1K, the 1,000-watt linear TMC linear amplifier. So I'm really looking forward to putting on the BoatAnchorNet as a vintage sideband rig. It'll be a fun project. The only thing left to do is it has an intermittent pickup on the upper and lower sideband level readout meter on the front. It works fine on lower sideband, upper sideband is intermittent, so it's somehow get to that switch. It's very deep inside the front panel, gears and knobs and all that other stuff. So I'm trying to use it. Jim JKO came up with a clever idea to basically use a battery to pull intermittent current through the switch and cook it. So we'll try that. Hopefully it'll blow it up. Meanwhile, working on a new speech front end for a Viking 2 that actually was Ozono Bob's. So I'm just thrilled and delighted. I have Ozono Bob's AR88 RCA receiver, and now Scotty traded me something for this beautiful Viking 2. And I've totally torn the speech section out of it, and just today I mocked up a two-stage and then a single stage using A10 input transformer to a 12BH7 to an A18 transformer to drive the pair of 807s. And it actually worked fine with a single stage running off a +4 balanced studio standard that all of my AM audio gear does. So I'll be able to unplug the Meisner and plug in this Viking 2. So that'll be fun. And I'm honored to have Ozono Bob's equipment. I mean, there's a picture of him up on a website, and he's in front of that Viking 2. So I kind of am doubly blessed. I not only have the radio, but have a picture of him happily using it. And Jim JKO told me that he had been using that rig for years. So apparently he's had a lot of happy time of the year with fabulous Ozono Bob's breathless pros. He's kind of like the Gene Shepard of hams. I'm just sorry I came late to the party and missed Ozala Bob, and also missed some of the other legendary AM hams, like Otis and some other legendary special people. Anyhow, I have the radio and hope to bring it back on the air and do it proud. This K5LRX, Jim, thank kindly for giving me a call. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas and a prosperous New Year. K5LRX.
All right, there, Jack. Yeah, you guys have the same thing, man. It's that time of year, so it should be good. Good luck on the project. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to get up there with y'all sooner or later. A lot of things going on here. All right, hey, Mr. Bob out there in San Angelo, K5CXG.
Yes, sir. K5CXG out here in San Angelo. On the he's got the R38 standing by over here, ready to switch to it to listen. And I've been listening on it before. And I don't know, it's been pretty cool here, about 25 this morning, and warmed up, and it's going to be colder again, and not much going on. Other than that, hope everybody has a good week, enjoying the net. Conditions are real good. I think we're supposed to get some kind of meteor activity tonight after 10 or something. That's what somebody said, so it may mess up radio or may not. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Everybody have a good week. K560.
Well, you got to have your big 2-meter arrangement out, man. You can work some meteor scatter.
Yeah, that or 6 meters, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 6 meters is a little tougher, but anyway, Bob, you're sounding good down here no matter what y'all.
Thanks, sir.
All right. All right, let me see if Jim made it back. WJ5MS. Well, I know he was here earlier. All right, have I missed anybody that was here for the pre-net stuff? If so, come with your call signs slowly. Spread them out a little bit for me, guys. I'll try and get you.
WB5AFY.
KB5HOV.
All right, let me let my West Coast menagerie get settled down for a minute. All right, WB5ASY, come in here.
Hey, Jim, good evening to you and the net. WB5AFY down in Vernon, Texas. Happy holidays to everybody on the net. We're running the old Simple Electronics 20A in transceive mode with the VF4matic this evening. 75A4, EB664 mic into a slope width about 80 feet. Sitting at 30 sugar 1 amp. So, station's all put together here. Things are working pretty good. So, next week I'll change it and fire up the KWS1 and see how that goes. So, anyway, nothing new here. Expecting cold front through here, and then rumor has it we're going to be looking at some really cold weather on Christmas Eve. So, 73 to everybody. WB5AFY.
All right, brother. Sounding good. You might be a hair up the bend, but other than that, we can deal with it.
Well, what can I say? 60-plus-year-old will do the best we can, over.
Roger. Yeah, we're just trying to keep everybody in the band path. All right, hey. What are you doing, Mr. HOV?
Yeah, this is KB5HOV. Finally got something on here that I can use on Wednesday night. How copy, Jim?
Hey, you're good here, Walt. Come on.
Well, pretty good. We got this H-Day Pro. We're running barefoot this evening. Dan was kind enough to get this thing going for us. And this is the first chance I've had to get it on. But I've been wanting to get on for a while and say hello to everybody. You're on track copying here this evening, Jim.
Well, that RMAC antenna tuner's doing its job, over.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I don't have anything this evening other than the fact that deer hunting has been terrible. Deer still standing knee deep in acorns, and the corn's piling up under the feeder. That's not good at all.
Yeah, well, join the club.
Well, I've heard that from several sources. I have, and even the feral hogs are not having the move. They're sitting there just flat in the acorns. I'll get out of here and let you go ahead with your net. Thanks for coming back to me, and hope to get on here more often. KB5, HOV.
All right, well, I just bought another case of 885s for February and March because I know what's going to happen with the hogs.
I understand.
All right, let me see if Jim came back. WJ5MS, or have you made it back?
He must be making a big sandwich.
That's what I was thinking. All right. Okay, guys, let me take a couple 30 check-ins, and then I'll ship it back up there to guys. This is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. If you would like to check in with us this evening, you'll come with your call signs slowly, guys. Spread them out for me a little bit. I'll try and get you in here.
Whiskey Victor 5 India.
Whiskey 5 Delta Kilo. All right, I got
That last one was OPZ.
Yeah, I got him. Yeah, I got about 4 others. Hey, UOA up there, Steve, what's going on? I got one trying to zero up there, Steve. I heard you for a little bit. I don't know if the band's going crazy or you don't have the amp on. Okay, you're trying out a 7300, and I don't know what amp you've got it going into, but hey, you might need to do a little audio work there, Steve, but other than that, it's getting here. All right, brother. Hey, Mr. Dwayne, WV5I.
WV5CID, and here's Mr. Dwayne, WV5I. Hope everybody's doing right there on frequency now within 1 second.
Well, you're good for me.
Okay, good. I was on the wrong GFO. So anyway, so we're on the 32F3, we've already being 37 feet, and amplifiers are 30F1, putting out about 800 watts.
Well, it's working for you, brother. You gonna be at Belton in April?
Well, I missed 2 of them in a row. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put it on my calendar.
Well, you need to bring me some of that porco.
Some what do you want?
Some of the pork.
Oh, I can bring you some pork.
Well, bring us some pork. We'll burn it for you.
There you go.
All right, brother. Sounding good down in your valley.
Take care, Jim. 73. Everybody else.
Okay, I got one Indian in India, Charlie, if I got that right. There you go, K5ICP. Come on.
Almost got a boat out here. This is a TS530. We all went to know almost a guy phone out there, about 27 foot, and an old show microphone. K5ICP.
Hey, it's working good up this way.
On that, appreciate it.
All right, brother. Hey, Mr. Bill, WA5OPZ.
Roger, TV5, VIV, WA5OPZ.
Jim and everybody on the net tonight. I think the band's trying to change on us, but hopefully we're making in the U-building.
Oh yeah, man, you're coming in here gangbusters. Come on.
Okay, alrighty. Tonight we're on the MM1 mobile microphone. Going straight into their amplifier. Monitor their output with a Collins 312B4. And to the Q5RD out in the backyard. Like I say, advantage so far above this center. Everybody's just almost perfectly on frequency. KB5 WA50 then,
All right, Bill, you're sounding good down here. Don't worry about it, brother. We can always hear you.
I appreciate that, Jim. We try our best. We're working with some stuff that we wish we'd had when we were kids, but, you know, how that goes. Anyway, we're back.
All right, brother. All right, Mr. Guy, I think I wore them out for a little bit. You want to take this for a minute and let me let the amplifier cool off?
You betcha, Jim. Yeah, we'll see what we can do with it. Good evening again, everybody. My name's Guy. My call sign is Whiskey 5 Charlie Mike Kilo, located just right outside of Gilmore, Texas, up just south of the I-20 corridor. You're listening to the BoatAnchorNet Unlimited there. And if you would like to check in with us now, come slowly, let them out with your call sign suffix, and we'll see how many of them we can get out of the message. Anybody want to check in, talk to me for the BoatAnchorNet Unlimited, come now with your call sign suffix, please.
There was one in there. There was one in there, Guy.
All right, there was one in there, according to Dwayne. Try it again.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Tango.
I got an Oscar Oscar and I got one ending in Tango. Let me go with the Oscar Oscar first. Go ahead, sir, with your full call sign suffix or full call sign and your name and location and what you got going on.
Roger, Roger. This is Mike. Call sign is Kilo India 5, Oscar Oscar. Over here in Austin, Texas. Actually about 6 miles west of Austin, Texas. About 290 towards Dripping Springs. Tonight I'm running my Yaesu FT902. My brake is apart on the bench here and needs a little help. So I'm not running it tonight. Going through the FL2100 Zulu amplifier into ladder line out to a 80-meter leak up about 15 or 20 feet. And that's what's going on. I do have a launch tonight. I'm looking for a drink R4C if anybody's got one I want to part with. You can reach me through my QRZ email address, or you can text me or call me at 512-288-0010. That's it. KI500 back to net.
Okay, Mike, good deal. Yeah, the 902 is working good for you, but I'll rebroadcast what you just asked for on the walk there. Mike there in rather west of Austin, there at the Dripping Springs, is looking for a Drake R4C and would like to talk to you about this one. Access to their lead. See if you can't work up the deal. He said he is good on QRZ, but he can receive text messages or phone calls on the phone number that will shortly follow. So get your pencil sharp and here we go. 512-288-0010. Is that it, Mike?
Roger, Roger. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, maybe somebody's got a great receiver out there they want to start with and get you fixed up. All right. I had a call sign ending in Tango. Please come with your full call sign and let me know your name and what you got going on and where you at.
5 Lima Tango.
I got you there. Go ahead. Yeah, I got you loud. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, apparently I have a bad coax somewhere in the line here coming off the radio. So wiggled it and everybody got louder, so I was working at the moment. So I told my to-do list for this week now is helping me keep coax, some jumpers. So anyhow, now I'm running the heat kit. That's the one I'm on tonight. And same rig I'm always running. It's the heat kit FT201. So I have my couple of heat kits on here earlier tonight, so they're all sounding good. Nothing really new going on tonight or this week. We enjoyed the snow last week, and we got about an inch and a half here in Mercer. So that was enjoyable. Made everything nice and white. Looked pretty for a day. Looked pretty for a couple hours, and all melted away. That was our whole excitement for the week. So everybody sounded good. Management was open. So other than the coax jumper, everything's good. So back to you guys. Stay sound healthy.
All right, Lyle. Well, I bet you can get figured out. And, you know, everything that touches where it ain't supposed to and ain't touching where it's supposed to, that'll give you the blues there.
Oh, yeah. That's the fun part of these over here getting sold. So, glad it's just so like a jumper. That's easy to do. 15-minute job and I'll be back in business again.
Roger, sounds good. Anything else, Lyle?
Nope, I've got nothing. Stay sound healthy.
All right, good deal. Anybody else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited, come down with your call sign suffix slowly and let me try to get you this down.
Delta Kilo. Kilo Charlie 5 Lima.
All right, there's a couple. We got a Delta Kilo. Go ahead.
Good evening, guy. It's Whiskey 5 Delta Kilo, and the name's Tom. Delta Oscar November. I'm in Hill Country. Here in Spring Branch, Silvery. Evening. Everybody sounds good. Andy? On the same old boring Drake station here, the TR4, through Heat Kit 2060, through some window line up to a double extended ZEP. I'm using a Chinese D104. Don't have much to add, just going in for the count. Thanks for running the net, everybody. Net control. Back to you guys, W5 weekend.
All right, Don. Well, you kind of hurt my feelings a little bit there, calling the Drake equipment boring there. Hey, you might better rethink that over.
Well, it's only because that's the only station I check in on. I got too much stuff here. I'm trying to make sure it's working. Start checking in. So, shame on me. Back to you.
All right. Well, I just had to give you a little grief about that because actually I'm kind of subject to only using one. I'm coming back to the TR4C because it's the one that's closest to being all ready to run every time I get ready. I got a 3 and a 4 that I don't very seldom ever run. I need to get off my duff and get them back on the air too. So, all right, good deal, Don. We'll catch you next weekend. All right, Kilo Charlie 5 Lima, come on in with your name, location, what's going on?
Yeah, good evening, Guy, at BoatAnchorNet. This is Tom, KC5L in San Antonio, Texas. And we're running the usual setup here, modern rig into a 1301 and a Palstar balance line tuner, homebrew ladder line up to a 80-meter dipole perched about 15 feet underneath to a radar. And that's about it. I just want to say good evening to everyone, and back to that, KC5L.
All right, good deal on the stealth equipment there, yeah. That's something, fortunately, I don't have out here in the sticks where I'm at, but we do have to have internet provided by Usenet, so there's pluses and minuses all over there, over.
Yeah, roger. And should also mention we do have a Central Electronics 200B and a R390A that we're working on and hope to get on the BoatAnchorNet here before too long.
Well, we'll give you all the more we can give you. There's a few folks on the net that's pretty good with those 28, so there's a lot of knowledge here. Just ask if you need to.
Roger. KC5L.
All right, good deal, Tom. All right, anybody else want to talk to me on the Boat Anchors Unlimited net, come down with your call sign suffix slowly. All right, I got a Fox Yankee Lima. Go ahead.
this is about everybody here, not wiggling in either much, but got a good copy anyways. Have anything for the net to buy or sell, anything like that. Wanted to check in. Running an HD44 and filtering that to an HD45. With a teeny little antenna out the backyard, about 30 feet up the VHX. Anyway, back to you, Jason. I believe I'm talking to guys from
That would be correct, James. All the way from the cheese state up there, Wisconsin. That's a pretty good little jump. And yeah, you're not burning the place down, but I got a good Q5 copy on you here. I can hear everything you got to say to us, and glad you checked in, and we'll be looking forward to getting you in here next week. Here, over.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the starts up right in the middle of the net, so I either got to be on off that, come in on the tail end. Anyway, thanks for letting me in here.
All right, James. Yeah, either way, of course, I don't know if the band would allow, but we usually start taking some pre-net check-ins, and we just write everybody's name down, starting in the neighborhood of 6:30 or so, and you're always welcome to throw your call sign out there to be the before the Harry's net, and then, of course, we can always get you in afterwards. That's not a problem at all. Good deal, young man, and we'll talk to you the next time. Anybody else want to talk to me for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now with your call sign subject, please.
Recheck, guy.
All right, go ahead, Dan.
No, it's Mike. Kilo Lima 7 Charlie Delta. I wanted to try to work that station in Wisconsin. I think he's running the same rig I am, and we'll have a helicrafters to helicrafters QSO, or at least contact. Can you give me his? I have KC9M like Mike, Y like Yankee, L like Lima. Is that correct?
Negative there. It's KC9 Foxtrot Yankee Lima, and go ahead and see if you can work it.
Okay, appreciate you. Let me in here. KC9 Foxtrot Yankee Lima. KC9FYL. This is Kilo Lima 7 Charlie Delta down in New Braunfels, Texas. Do you copy? Okay, James, solid copy down here too, and yours sounds great as well. I was wondering if you're running the transmitter VFO or the receiver VFO for transceive, or if you've zero beated, and how you're running that station, and if you have the power supply speaker for the HD44. Go ahead, James.
Okay. Zero beat the receiver with the transmitter, and I've got the original power supply and the speaker box, which is good, and the HD45 red power supply with a little bit, but I think it's
Solid copy, James. KC9FYL KL7 Charlie Delta. Well, I'm running a SP220 amplifier. I don't have the HT45 Loudenbuber. I've seen them. They go pretty expensive, especially if the power supply's with them. And I haven't been able to pick one up. I would I would love to find one so I could complete this helicopter station. But hey, very interesting. I'm running mine right now with the receiver VFO, controlling both transmit and receive frequency, and I can of course switch to the transmitter VFO if I want to, but I'm not running split. And it's pretty. The manual explains it, but there's a capacitor, like a trimmer capacitor in the transmitter, and there's a process where you can get them both right on frequency. And if I let this thing warm up about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that on the SX117, it settles down and stays pretty much on frequency. Great to make your acquaintance there, James. Spent a lot of time in Wisconsin. I'm in the pipeline construction industry, recently retired, so we did work up there around Ixonia on into the Milwaukee area back in, well, it would have been about 2002, something like that. So made a lot of trips to Wisconsin. Beautiful state. Okay, I'm going to turn it back to Guy. 73 to James. Great to make your acquaintance, and it's great to have a Helicrafters Twins to Helicrafters Twins QSO. Back to you there, Guy. W5CMK, KL7 Charlie Delta.
All right, Mike. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? All right, KC9FYL. Is there anything else you would like to share with us there, James? Dynamic place. Contact there, and probably everybody else is just kind of sitting around, kind of in awe of all of the things that's going on with you guys. So 73 to you up there in Wisconsin, and come on back next weekend, or next week. Sorry, Wednesday would be the day. All right, hey Lynn, you want to give it a whirl there and see what else you can do with it? K5LYN and the boat anchors. This is W5CMK.
I think so. Hey guys, since I'm not transceiving, I kind of like to check and see if this thing's still in the ballpark. What do you think?
Sounds like you're sitting here talking to me.
All right. Yeah, before this carriage turns back into a pumpkin, let's take a few more check-ins. Nice to talk to Wisconsin. All right, this is K5LYN. My name is Lynn. Who else for the net tonight? I'm listening. Recheck. Recheck. Go ahead.
Radar frequency on the monitoring code.
Okay, thank you, Tom. This Marauder is still drifting after 5 hours. I don't know when it's going to stop, but thank you for the report. Over.
Roger.
All right. Let's see. Have we got any other check-ins for the net tonight? K5LYN. Listening.
5 India, recheck.
Recheck. Go ahead.
Yes, Whiskey Victor 5 India. His name is Dwayne up in Munster, and I've got a request for a piece of equipment that I need.
Okay, put it to us.
Okay, I'm looking for a key adapter that fits on the AC probe of an HP 410D or 410C vacuum tube voltmeter. And part number is 11042A. If anybody has one for sale, I'd be interested. And I'm listed on QRZ. My email address is good.
Okay, The propagation's not real good between you and I, so I'm not going to try to repeat that. Say it one more time and tell them how to contact you, over.
Okay, so Whiskey Victor 5 India, email is good on QR, and I'm looking for a T adapter that fits the AC probe of an AC410B or 410C vacuum tube voltages. The part number is 11042A.
Okay, that's William Victor 5 India, right?
Whiskey Victor 5 India, that's correct.
At QRZ.com. Check him out. Okay. All right, let's see. Who else for the net? K5LYN, listening.
Whiskey Delta 5 Alpha Delta Charlie.
ABC, pick it up.
Good evening, Lynn. This is Rick down in Harlingen, just north of Brownsville, Texas. And tonight I'm on the KWM2. The microphone is the Shure 55S. Amplifier is 30L1, and the receiver is a 75A4, all Collins, of course. Inverted V in the backyard, up about 30 feet.
Oh, it's working fine, Rick. You always have a nice signal in here. Though the band has gotten long, we're beginning to hear the California guys pretty well. So it complicates it a little bit. But no, the station's sounding great. Did I know you had a 75A4? That's what I'm listening on tonight. If I knew that, I forgot it, over.
Yeah, I run it with a KWM2 simply because it's got a better receiver.
Yeah, I guess it's got it rigged up so it mutes and everything?
Oh, yeah. I just use the existing outputs off the KWM2, and actually I leave it in standby, and it mutes it when I transmit. It sounds kind of funny, but it works.
Oh, that's the best way to do it, to match a receiver with an M2, for sure. You did the right thing. Okay, Rick, anything else for the net tonight?
No, 7-3, everybody. WD 586.
Okay, the clock is ticking away. Let me have one or two more check-ins. K5LYN, listening. W9RAN. W9RAN. How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing very well, man. You're in the hall. Good signal up here in the upper Midwest. My name is Bob. I've been recorded. All right. And the band conditions really went to town about 6 o'clock. AM pretty much got rained out. However, we got the BoatAnchorNet protected, so all is well. BMW 6100, and we're on from a DSP 201 amplifier, and I heard you say 75A4, so is it
Yeah, I'm hearing the AM was pretty strong from the West Coast, Bob, but I got that you're on the 6100, and what did you say about a 75A4?
Just wondering what transmitter.
Oh, this is a Heat Kit Marauder.
Okay, my Marauder is good. Good for you. Well, thanks, man. Copy on this band, brother.
Yeah, Bob is an old friend of mine from Vinny's Sideband Net on 20 meters. This is the first time we've done it on 80. So how you hearing me up there, Bob?
Well, you're probably about S8 or S9. Right now the band is clear.
Oh yeah, you got a great signal here too, but there is some competition from the West Coast. Okay, Bob, well, let's talk again. We'll visit some more on Sunday. Over.
Yeah, I just thought about vertical. I do a vertical on there rather than the dipole. Seems to do a better job. Anyway, talking for K5LYN, and the BoatAnchor is unlimited at W9RAN.
Yeah, either the band changed or the vertical was better. I don't know which it was, but I did hear you better. All right, fabulous. This was really fun tonight. Okay, let me have one more check-in, then I'm going to call a halted on my end. K5LYN, listening.
That's Sierra.
Yes, sir. Sierra, go ahead.
All righty, I was going to help you finish it up. Since Jim didn't check back in, Whiskey Jug 5 more sips. He didn't get his quota of Kenwood time on the air, so this is the Kenwood TS830 and all the usual stuff with the 664 electric voice pushing it, and that's about it. KM5QS, back to you, Lynn.
All right, Very fine, Jay. Nice signaling to Austin still with the band acting strange tonight. Okay, gentlemen, I've done my thing tonight. I'm going to say my 73s and listen out because we are overtime here. KB5CIV and the boat anchors. Well, this is a bang-up time tonight. K5LYN. See y'all later.
All right, Lynn. All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. Is there anyone that would like to check in with us this evening? Anyone we've missed before I shut this mess down? All right, you got any words of wisdom, Mr. Guy?
Well, there was 31 check-ins. That's a pretty good net, I'd say. And my words of wisdom would be like my old dad said, that if we get it done today, we'll get it. If we don't, we can do it tomorrow. Said if it ain't no tomorrow, it ain't worth doing no how. 73 from W5CMK.
Roger, Roger. Did you do any good the other day?
No, not yet.
This is too much greenery.
Yeah, lots of acres on the ground. Too much. They ain't got to go nowhere to eat.
Yeah, I can tell you that. Everything's yellow under all the spin casts.
Well, I hear that.
All right. All right, folks. For all y'all that are still listening, we appreciate each and every one of y'all coming by here and checking in with us. Because without you guys, we really can't do this. I'm sorry I missed last week. I had a minor difficulty. But hopefully we'll do a little better. Anyway, you guys have a good week. Hopefully see each and every one of y'all next Wednesday. We want to wish you 73s all the way around. Let's see if we can't return this frequency to normal amateur use or abuse from KB5ZIV.
Big signal in New Braunfels there, Jim.
Well, the IMAC antenna tuner's working.
Well, yeah.
Everything's working.
Yeah. Believe me, it's working.
Well, it's supposed to be working.
Now, believe me, it's working.
I got a lot of stuff in my shack ain't working, but that just comes with the territory.
Well, if I can get the new shed here shortly, I'm going to get a lot more stuff working, because I'm going to be able to clear this one out. And we might be able to help you get yours working there, Mike.
No, I definitely need help. I've got a line that is too long, and I just can't get to it, because when you can't get past the first rig, and then you lose interest, and you move on to the second rig, and you can't do nothing to that. So, anyway, I mean, hey, I guess that's just part of it. The ones I got working, they work great. The ones that ain't working, I can't figure it out.
Well, sometimes all it takes